In this video, I explain the philosophy of freedom and how it influences society. We look at what freedom means and how different thinkers have reflected on it. Freedom means that people can make their own decisions. They have the opportunity to shape their lives according to their own ideas. At the same time, they must respect the freedom of others. Freedom is therefore not only what one wants for oneself, but also what is good for everyone. Individual freedom means that every person can lead their life autonomously. This applies both to a person's thoughts and their actions. A free person can decide what they want to do, as long as they do not violate the rights of others. Individual freedom is a core value in many societies. Political philosophy deals with the question of how freedom can be organized in a society. Some thinkers argue that the state should protect the freedom of its citizens. Others believe that too much state control restricts freedom. There are many different views on how freedom and order can be brought into balance. Negative freedom means that no one may limit a person's decisions. It is about the individual not being restricted in their options for action by external constraints. An example of negative freedom is the right to choose one's place of residence freely. This freedom is particularly emphasized in liberal societies. Positive freedom goes a step further, and means that the individual also has the ability to realize themselves. It is not enough just to be free from restrictions. One must also have the means to achieve their goals. Positive freedom demands that people receive the opportunities to develop their potentials. Freedom is inseparably linked with responsibility. Whoever is free must also bear the consequences of their actions. Responsibility means that one's own freedom does not come at the expense of others. It is important to exercise one's freedom in a way that promotes peace and the well-being of the community. The freedom of will refers to a person's ability to make decisions independently. The question arises whether a person is truly free, or if they are influenced by external factors. Some philosophers believe that a person is shaped by their environment and upbringing, and therefore cannot decide completely freely. Others argue that a person always has a choice. In ethics, it is often asked whether it is morally right to restrict a person's freedom in certain situations. It is about when and how the freedom of an individual can be limited in the interest of the general public. A central question is whether it is justified to curtail freedom for the sake of the community's well-being. Ethicists seek answers to these complex questions. In society, freedom has both advantages and challenges. On the one hand, it enables people to pursue their life goals and enjoy their rights. On the other hand, freedom must be organized in a way that protects the well-being of all people. Society must provide a framework where freedom and security are compatible.